Hey, it's Annie O, the realtor you need to know, and here I am in the beautiful community of Angeline today to walk you through a house where if you are tired of not enough space and you're just like, listen, I need bedrooms, I just need square footage, this is the one for you. So come with me through this property. It's about 3,500 square feet, 5 to 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and you are going to fall in love with this beautiful one. So check it out. All right, so I'm walking up the front, and if you also wanted an actual front porch, not just like a little cut out where you have like this little space and that's it, it is nice that you can actually fit a bench. It's windy today, so I'm sure it's not normally like this. Let's grab that and put it back up. There we go. Yeah, no, it's definitely windy today, but I'm grateful because now that we are officially in the summertime of Florida, like look at those clouds. I'm surprised it hasn't started raining on me already, but yeah, so let's check out what 5 to 6 bedrooms look like. Hello. All right, we have the dining room right off of the front entry, and there is two ways from here. You have your main hallway, or yeah, we have this little hallway, like a shortcut directly to the kitchen. Here we go. Here is the pantry. Look at all that stuff that they've been installing and reinstalling and taking out, fixing, correcting. Oh, ice cream social. Love when we have an actual one solid sink instead of like the partition sinks. This should be an automatic on all houses, but it's just me, whatever. Oh, really quickly, because I don't think I mentioned it in some of the other ones, but for Angeline, it is an electric community. This does vent out to the exterior, which is fantastic. I do love that that is standard with this particular home builder. But back to the electricity. So you can, if you are hard pressed and dead set on getting a gas stove, you could do that. You would just have to actually get a propane tank set up and buried in your property, your yard, and then that's how I would do it. But the community itself is gas. Excuse me, electric. Electric. Jeez. All right. Just a great view of the living room. It is not a bad space here. I just wanted to give you another view from this regard. Now, this particular model too is just under 3,600 square feet. We have a triple slider that goes to the backyard. Now, this is a model home, so it's the closest to the entrance and exit from this particular street, little neighborhood. But there, where most of the homes are, you do not have any roads directly behind you. They actually design majority of these homes. They're not on interior lots. They are actually conservation preserves or pond views for most of the backyard. But of course, model homes are a little different. They want them to be easy access and people to find them so that way they can sell their product. Here is the laundry room with a wet sink, which is really nice. So you can imagine it right there. Your washer, dryer. You do have cabinets right above it. And the fact that we have natural lighting makes it nice. You can tell if that was really a stain. Did you get it out? This is like a little mud room area. Now that would lead to the garage. It is a 2-car garage, by the way, for this one. That's why the alarm is right here. So if you were coming home from work, here it is. You can, put your purse down, take off your shoes and everything, and then you're walking into your house this way. So kitchen, we have recessed lighting throughout. Again, the quartz is a standard for this builder. Let's take a look at some of the bedrooms now. This one is your master or primary. I am getting a little bit of flack on that, being like, oh, it should be primary master. Honestly, I'm just used to calling it master, so that's what I keep calling it. There's some upgrades. Look at this. How nice is that? Love the sinks like that. Now, if you've always looked at some of these new builds and complained and was like, why did they make the showers so tiny? Ha ha ha. Problem solved. Not only one, but you have two. Guys, this is a party shower. You can't complain. One day You can say, I'm going to go turn to the left, take my shower. The next day you come in ready to go. You're like, I'm going to take a shower on the right side. Heck, you and your partner can be taking showers at the same time and not actually touch each other. You have that much space. Oh man, I could go so many ways with that. I'll just keep this PG though and be like, okay, it's a big shower. You can have a lot of fun. Oh, there you go. Tons of space. Use it as you will. There, water closet definitely is a nice check mark on mine. Now there is no soaking tub. That's okay. Some of the secondary bedrooms have the soaking tub. Here we go. We have 2 closets, not 1, but 2. So I guess your partner does get their own space. Yeah. And this flooring is the same and similar throughout. This is an engineered hardwood, by the way. It's not real hardwood. And this one's not tile. Because some will do the tile look. No. There's those, and then the actual bedroom itself. We do have the tray ceiling again. Good amount of space. There you go. Now this one, I will say, it is a king size bed, so from bed to that wall seems a much more narrow. However, the length going from window to closets is very, very wide. So it's definitely feels a little tighter just because if you're used to wanting to have more space from there to there. But if you're a person who loves to watch TV at night when you're going to sleep, this spacing right here is probably perfect because you would actually have your TV there and it's a great size and you wouldn't need something too ginormous and you could easily watch TV and relax and you could just fall asleep. All right, so the primary bedroom was in the downstairs. All the other bedrooms, the other 4 to 5, depending on which options you decide to go with. This is just a coat closet. Look at how cute. They have their own little space. All right, but the other bedrooms are upstairs. I'll show you this because this is the powder bathroom. There you go. What do you think of this color? I'm not crazy fan of it. Like this is a lot of whatever this is. It's like this pink coral, and I like the color, but I guess I'm much more like. Of course, I like the color. Look at this. I practically match it, but I like wearing it in smaller quantities. This is just a bit much for me. There's the dining room, so you got your powder bathrooms here. An actual nice linen closet. And let's go upstairs. I do like how it actually has a railing versus like those half walls that you'll see where it's just half dry walls and everything. Because look at how it just keeps this area open, light area. It doesn't feel like you're being closed in. And the other thing is this actually has 2 landings. So you have your downstairs, a landing, walk up these stairs to the next landing, and then you're upstairs. So I just kind of wanted to give you that good perspective on how that looks. And see, I think it just makes a huge difference having actual railing because it doesn't feel so boxed in. We have a great loft. Wow, look at these colors. Maybe it's like that orange sherbet. There's those push pop, like popsicle sticks. Remember that was like this. When I see this color, that's all I think of. And I want the popsicle stick because those really tasted good. Oh. This is definitely designed as a fun, casual hangout space. We have a ton of recessed lights in it too. So even on a dark, cloudy day like this, just having these windows open, you wouldn't know. All right, now to the other bedrooms. Linen closet first. Bedroom number 2. Oh, cute. With an ensuite. There you go. Walk-in closet with a window. All right. Back to the loft. This is just the air handler. 3.5 ton. It's not in this area. Bedroom number 3. Done as a craft room, but it is very much a bedroom because we have a closet. Good size. If only my kids kept things this clean when they played. Aha, that's why. Okay, so there was one HVAC unit right there, and here is the second one. So it does come with 2. I thought I saw that, but I couldn't remember right off the top of my head. Makes me feel better because I was like 3.5 tons for 3,500 square feet. That is going to be working way too hard. But now that I see that there's 2 units, that's going to be better, more efficient. All right, here is bedroom number 4. Oh, the robots are really cute. I like how they actually design the windows so that they're not just all the same size. Gave it a little more character. There you go, another look. Bedroom 5. Those are really cute comforters. And the walk-in closet. Here we go. Good view. Now this one does have carpeting upstairs, but again, you are not locked in with this particular builder with how the house is designed. You do get a ton of options when it comes to design choices. So if you hate carpet, you can get all that removed. You can change some colors and specs. Here is another tub. Yep, so we have 2 tubs. The giant master bathroom has the 2-person tub or shower, and then you have the powder sink. So that is this one, because remember, this bedroom had the ensuite private, so this could be a guest quarters, things like that. I do also like this. So if you've never seen this before, this is an actual power outlet. So you can plug in like a lamp, floor lamps, things like that. If you had a couch, a little console table, things like that here, you'd be able to put that here, have that all situated, and you're not running like extra extension cords throughout, to get from there. So yeah, those are handy. All right, now I will take you to the backyard real quick. I'm going to show you what that looks like, just so you have an idea of how much yard space you get. This way, it's a triple slider, and this is the second. There is another. Ooh, that's nice glide. Nice. This is something that does make this one stand out versus some of the other builders, is how much patio space you actually get under roof. Some will only leave you enough where you can only have one of these couches. The fact that this gives you the 2 couches as a little sitting area with the ceiling fan, and the covered patio actually extends out further, and that's where the master bedroom is. So you can even have a secondary sitting area right there, and then looking that way, the same thing on that side of the house. So I'll walk you over, because this was this part of this house. Oh yeah, the little dining room nook area. And there are the 2 the exterior units for the HVAC. So the yard space, again, most of these lots are designed where you are facing conservation or pond. There will not be streets behind you. So imagine about right there. So it is really nice that they give you that much space that's covered, and you can enjoy your backyard. If you wanted to screen it in, you absolutely can. There aren't any restrictions on that. And you can get your yard fenced as well. So that is an option that's available for you too. All right, if you like this, have any questions, want to see more of it, just go ahead and text me, give me a call, 813-531-1151. Anio, the realtor you need to know. Talk soon.